guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. Buitenbeentje here. I'm so glad you guys can join me for part 2 of my coat masterpiece. Stay tuned for the video and I hope you enjoy it. So I totally forgot to turn on the camera so I could film. What I did was I made the stitch straight across, and then I just continued a straight stitch all the way to the end of the coat, as you can see right here. My next step is going to be the lining of the collar. However, my teacher told me that she wanted me to make the fabric as firm as possible, so I used I think it's fusible material, and this one was not the recommended, which was H410. And what I have to do right here is I have to attach both sides. So I'm talking right now about piece 6, pattern piece 6. I already attached it to pattern piece 14, and right now it's just about attaching both sides together. I left you guys at attaching both of the collar pieces together. So once I attached both collar pieces together, that's when I made sure that I aligned collar piece number 6 and 14. I'm going to show you how I achieve these two beautiful details. I'm going to turn my coat inside out, and there is a special technique in order to achieve this. I did it in class, so that's why it's already attached, and I'm going to show you what I did. These two pieces we did in advance, right? These two pieces we already attached when we attach both pieces together. But once you aligned the collar piece, you gotta stick a pin right where there is right before there is a split. So right before the split, that's where you attach a pin. That's when I started sewing up to a point right there. So that's what you do. You make sure you align it, and then it's more of just sticking the pieces right in like this, and it will take its shape. And this is your end result right here. So I do have to cut the fabric a little just for it to be less chunky as what it is right now, but that is what I did in order to achieve this piece of detail.
There were definitely two pieces that I did not understand from the description. So pattern piece number 7 was a piece that had to go in the back. I tried it on my own and I didn't succeed, but as I told you guys in the beginning, there were definitely going to be certain pieces that I wouldn't be able to film because I'm doing them in class. I'm talking about pattern piece number 7, which is right there, and that had to go right there, like attached to pattern piece 6, right in between. This is pattern piece 7, and this is where 6 is. So I had to get it right in between. Now you guys, I tried it on my own a few times and I had to take it out because it wasn't working, but I'll show you what my teacher told me to do. So what I needed to do is do a straight stitch on the longest part of pattern piece 7 up to the corners, and then I needed to make a snippet into the pattern piece 6 right at the corner. I would be able to turn the fabric around the corner and it would be able to continue like that. It looks a little bulky, and it would definitely, the excess fabric definitely needs to be trimmed. But right here, this is pattern piece 6 and this is 7, and like that it goes, and you will have a beautiful piece. Okay, so that's what I did. And right now the next step is making sure I prepare the pockets. But I did a straight stitch and I had to take a piece out. I had to take a piece of about 5 centimeters. I had to leave open in the middle of the lining and the original fabric, I did a stitching all around. The stitching is right there, and I trimmed the excess fabric off. Once you do that, then you can turn. So I'm going to show you a part. You just turn the fabric inside out from where you left that piece open. This is your pocket, and this is the piece that you use to turn it inside out. So this is the piece that needs to be stitched by hand. I need to attach the pockets first before I do the lining. Right here, I traced it with thread where my pocket is supposed to be. I'm loosely going to attach it by hands first, and then I'm going to pass it on in the machine. I just want to make sure, because I'm so far already, I don't want to, you know what I want to say. And that's it thus far. As always, I enjoy making this video. I hope you enjoy watching. Don't be afraid to comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hey. Have a great day. Bye.